Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have got a Hazy IPA to review for you, and it's from one of my favourite breweries. It is Double Barreled, who are in Berkshire, Reading area. The address is probably on the can somewhere, which I will now look for. Yeah, brewed and packaged in Reading, Stadium Way, so they're proper close to the old ground. This is Kitchen Disco. Hazy IPA coming in at 5.8% ABV. I love double barreled. Do a lot of work with these guys at work. Constantly have double barreled beers on as a guest option. But I chose this one because it's just gone into supermarkets. I'm pretty sure you can get this in Waitrose now. Is it Waitrose or M&S? One of them. Big fans. Reading. That area right now is like the hotbed for craft beer. So many good breweries there right now. Phantom, Dolphin, Siren, Elusive. Absolutely incredible beers coming out of that area all of a sudden. And with the new Elizabeth line, I can get a train there. So there is going to be definitely a tap room day coming up in Reading. So I'm going to be a mess in Reading at some point in the near future. But that's a completely different story. Thank you to Sarah from Double Barreled for sorting me these cans. Bumped into her at London Craft Beer Festival last week and had a bit of a catch up, bit of a chat. She chucked a load of cans at me, and this was the only one of those I hadn't actually tried because it was a supermarket one, a supermarket exclusive as far as I'm aware. So I thought I'd review this because I figured it's the one you guys are most likely to get hold of. So we're going to give it a review. We'll do a little bit of reading, shall we? Once you get past that incredible can. Look at the disco ball. That's awesome. Awesome? On Dutch? Awesome. Kitchen Disco Hazy IPA. This juicy Hazy IPA packs a punch of succulent peach, ripe passion fruit and juicy pineapple notes from the Galaxy, Simcoe Cryo and Eldorado hops. I love Eldorado hops. Full of tropical, sun-drenched island vibes. It's best drunk fresh from the fridge, ready for good times ahead. Sounds good to me, mate. Sounds good to me. Eldorado, I love it. I'm really into my Eldorado at the moment. It seems like every beer that I really, really enjoy, I find out has got Eldorado hops in it. I don't know if it's an underused hop, but I don't know. I've just had a bit of a revelation with it this year. It's also got Simcoe, which I also realised this year I'm not a fan of on its own. It pairs very well with kind of hops that give off more sweeter tropical vibes. But Simcoe on its own is a weird one for me. But it does pair well. Here is the Kitchen Disco in the glass. Let's give it a dink. There it is. Lovely colour. Look at the body on that. That head is almost creamy looking. Beautiful looking IPA. And at 5.8%, it is an IPA. You can't whinge. It's a proper IPA. It looks lovely. Let me get my snout in and see what the aroma is telling us. Peachy. It's a soft aroma. I'm not getting the pineapple, but I am getting the peach. Touch of passion fruit. Not a lot, though. It's a softer aroma than I imagine, but with that body, maybe the flavour is what it's all about with this one. Let's hope so. Let's get stuck in. Cheers. I'm getting lots of Simcoe. Lots of Simcoe. Not as much Eldorado as I would have liked. A lot of it's at the back end. I'm getting a lot of Simcoe at the back end of this beer. What was the other one? Galaxy. So Simcoe Cryo, that's interesting. That's interesting because cryo hops are pretty much twice the potency as other hop varieties. You could put full flower, full leaf hops into a beer. You can have your T90 pellets, or you can have your cryo pellets, which are twice the strength, but also twice the price. So they're not exactly everywhere. But for me, it's the Simcoe that's coming out the most in this one. And because of that, I'm not enjoying it as much as I would have liked. Lovely body to it. There's that sort of passion fruity sweetness. And I'm not getting the Eldorado, I'm not getting the pineapple. But here comes the Simcoe, which gives it that kind of grapefruity, spicy, slightly bitter vibes that are kind of trying to balance out the effect of the Galaxy. But I'm just not quite getting the Eldorado, which is really frustrating. However, it's a very drinkable IPA. Lovely body to it. Very drinkable. Excuse me. Very burpable. That's a new review term. You can have that. Yeah, it's juicy, full-bodied, refreshing. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. But it's just a little bit too much Simcoe. I would have loved a little bit more Eldorado to kind of jump out. Give me that bit more of a pineapple-y, lilt kind of flavour. Kitchen disco. See, if you had Eldorado in there, it would have been a disco. A bit more Eldorado would have made it a disco. And everyone would have congregated in the kitchen for that disco for the Eldorado. But as it is, it's a good appetizer. It's a good appetizer. It's nice and refreshing. Nice and tropical. Peachy, smooth, well-bodied. I do like it. But just a bit more Eldorado and a bit less Simcoe, this would have been a worldie. In my opinion. In my opinion. But it's very good. It's very well made again from Double Barreled. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I do like it. A bit more Eldorado, those, please, guys. Again, what supermarket? I think it's Waitrose. I really want to say it's Waitrose that this has got into. Double Barreled. They've made their first foray into the supermarket game. Fair play to them. That is a big step for any brewery to start shifting their beers in supermarkets. All of a sudden, they've got to brew some serious amounts of beer, and they've got to do it at not a lot of money being brought back in. So fair play to them for getting to that point. I hope it doesn't cause them any problems. I really don't, because they are one of my favourites. But yeah, Kitchen Disco Hazy IPA from Double Barreled, available in supermarkets. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Very good. A bit more Eldorado and a bit less Simcoe, and I would have loved it. But there you go. That is just my personal opinion, as with all of my videos. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Till my next one, you take care.